Hello everyone, this is going to be a viewer's choice video. So I did a kind of rainbow colored puddle pour swipe, and I used this head scratcher from Shannon's Design. She sent me this, so thank you. I've used it actually quite a bit. And I had an overwhelming amount of people say, oh, I wish you hadn't swiped. I wish you would have just stretched it out. So this is just going to be a fun, I hope, video of just the puddle pour itself and then swiping like the old school rect ring pour kind of. So this is going to be a rect puddle pour. So I wanted to go with like a tropical feel. So I have purple, orange, magenta, lime green, and sky blue light. And then I have a little bit of white if I need to puddle throughout so that I can cover the canvas. But I think I'm gonna start, maybe I'll start with the lime green. Ooh, that looks very thick. I might thin that out just a bit. Okay, I'm back. I had to scrape that off. That was like extremely thick. I'm glad I checked though, because the light blue was the same way. I'm interested to see how this one's going to come out. I think that's enough of the green, and I'm going to save this because I want to do one other swipe with these colors. So here, I'm going to come in. Ooh, that had a lump. I saw it. Oh, I love this color combination. This was my wedding colors. Lime green, light blue, and tan. Okay, next for the magenta color. And I think this is bright magenta. I don't think this is my bright magenta rose madder combination. All right, and I've saved a little bit for my next concept. I have been on a mission to use up all of the colors that are on my table. I don't like for them to sit for too long, and let me tell you, it has been a long time that these colors have been sitting there. So, oh, I missed a little bit. Oh, I forgot that I need to save some. All right, my purple will just go in small little dots. Or drips. But then after I use up what's on my table, for the most part, I then have a day and all I do is mix paints all day long. And it normally takes me the whole day. And I mix up batches of my paint and water mixture, paint and Floetrol mixture for the dream clouds, and then Floetrol and gloss medium for my swipes. And that way it makes it so much easier, and I keep them in my big tubs, and it makes it so much easier when I want to come out and paint or make a video. Now this purple, I don't know what's in this purple because it's definitely bleeding into the other colors. So we'll see what happens. Oh boy. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of white, a little bit in between the colors to help them flow. And I actually feel like I don't need much. I see that piece hanging off. Hopefully it won't drip in there. I really don't feel like I need much more. I feel like this might be enough. One right there and right on this corner. Okay. Oh, do I need it right up there? I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of reservation for me to not want to swipe this because I haven't done something that's just been like a design, like a ring pour or a puddle pour in a long time. So here we go. I'm gonna come through my first swipe, or I guess my first head scratch, my canvas scratch. Came through there. My next one through there. Do I do a little squiggly one? Ooh, that's really pretty. Yes. If I squiggle too many times, it will muddy. Your colors will all start mixing together, like I see it happening right there. So I think this is good. And I'm going to stretch this out. And it's just gonna be a really cool design. I've been really loving like super interesting designs, big focal points, big colors lately. So it's nice to just go back to something that's kind of simplistic, and I like it. I am gonna touch my finger here just so that the colors touch together. All right, let's stretch this out. So thank you for the recommendations. And if you have any recommendations that you want me to try, then just comment on the video. I do read, or try to read as many comments as possible. And maybe I will pick one of your designs to do. I'm gonna try to get that part off right there and then hard tilt it back. This was super colorful. I love these colors. I don't know where I want to go. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna mess it up if I keep going. So I am gonna take my palette knife. I've had like a whole day of painting. It's been so much fun. I am gonna take a palette knife. There are a couple areas that just need the lines corrected again. And like this is the section I was trying to get off. It's that purple and I knew it. So like this purple section. It mixed with the light blue. And I'm not like loving that. I feel like the palette knife may be too thin. And again with this green, I'm just gonna bring it on along. It was the purple and I knew it would be the purple. That would be the issue. There, but I think that fixed it. I like how it rolls around right there. And this one little part right here. All right, I think I'm just gonna let it dry and see how it dries. I think this one's really super colorful. It reminds me, I don't know if it's quite Birds of Paradise colors, but all I need to do is torch, touch up my sides, and then I'll show you. Love, love, love this color combination. The purple, This is what I was talking about with the purple. But I'm just going to let it dry and see what happens. You can always touch it up with paint afterwards as well if you want to clean up your lines a little bit. But that is so cool. All right, let's see what this one looks like when it's dry. Talk about just a cool, bright, funky design. So thank you to those in the audience that asked me to just wreck it without swiping, because it definitely held a lot more of the cells. Now, if I were to try to combine the two techniques again, because I lost a lot of this design out of it when I swiped, I think I would stretch it and then do some controlled swipes within it. So you may see that coming up soon, but look at how cool and funky all these lines are. The purple, see, it bled, but then it just stayed there almost like a watercolor or an ink-like effect. So I thought it was gonna dry kind of grainy, but it didn't. Super fun. Thank you, everyone. All right, happy painting. Thanks for watching. Bye.